Hello everyone. Today I'm making, what's it called? Maple glazed bacon. This is from Aztec International, which is actually, their website is candlemaking.com. They're my favorite place to get my fragrances. And also essential oils. They have good prices. So I have heated up my oils. And I'm just going to give them a quick buzz. Just get some of the air out. I like to make sure everything is melted. That coconut oil gets really cold and hard. I'm not going to share my recipe or my ratios, but I use olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil, lard, and canola oil. That's my base recipe. So I have this little ice cube tray thing. That's what I put my milk in. It literally holds the exact perfect amount because I weigh my milk before I put it in. It's not by measurement, it's by weight. So I'm going to pop that out and put it in this old cottage cheese container that I use. And then we'll get to going. I'm going to weigh out my lye. I love Molly's Products Lye on Amazon. That's what I always get. And we're going to quick weigh it out. And then I start by sprinkling it on the ice cubes in here slowly and stirring. So I'm going to get to that. Okay, so I've started down the process of adding the lye to my iced milk, frozen milk. And I always set my container on an ice pack. This time I got a little yellow over here, you can see, from the milk fat that had melted. And the lye hit that immediately and just like turned it yellow. But that's no big deal. It's going to be fine. So just keep stirring until this is all melted and all my lye has been incorporated, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back again. Just going to, almost dropped it. Just going to temp that. My lye milk solution is 96. Give my oils a stir. (101.3). Perfect. I like them to be within 10 degrees of each other. So I'm going to set my camera down for a second. I'm going to slowly pour the milk lye solution into my oils, and then I'll give it a quick buzz and I'll be back. So I just wanted to show you how it would look before I start buzzing with the immersion blender. I just give it a little stir. It starts to emulsify. And then I'm going to give it a buzz. I have not added fragrance yet. Get some of the air bubbles out. Just on low, a few bursts. On high, a few bursts. See, it's starting to come together. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back again. It's at a light trace. You can see oil floating on the top. This is how it should look. Nice and creamy. Like a very thin pudding. It's actually quite liquidy. This is a very light trace. So I'm going to be adding in some titanium dioxide to make this whole thing bright white. And then I'm going to pour off, I think, about 4 cups of this into here, and I'm going to be adding this firecracker red mica from Nurture Soap. I love using all their micas, and wow, it's not focusing. and they have bio glitters and enviro glitters. They're really nice. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've added my titanium dioxide to this, and it's thickening up rather quickly. And I did the firecracker mica in here. I also added some Dutch cocoa just to give it a more brown red color. And next I'm going to add the fragrance, and then I'm going to start pouring rather quickly. Okay, phew, I'm back. I had to pour rather quickly. It got thick pretty fast. It's because I was soaping at a little bit higher temperature than I usually do. Usually I'm more low in the 80s. This time was more around 100. So, I just did a drop swirl where I just took out my 4 cups of, made that reddish brown, you know, like I showed you. Put the fragrance in there. I actually put the fragrance in the white too. I'm not sure if it's gonna discolor or not, but and then you just drop from up high all over into your white with the color. And then you just quick pour it in here and it turns into this beautiful swirl. So it'll be kind of a bacony looking swirl. Okay, I'm going to texture the top and then I'll show you after I put a few of my little melt and pour bacon slices on top. Okay, now I have all my bacon pieces in. And I press them in with a skewer because when you're washing your hands with something like this, you don't want these little pieces to all fall off immediately. And that's what will happen if you don't press them down in. It looks like kind of a mess right now, but when I cut it into bars, I think it'll look really cool. So, they seem to be pretty good. The soap's already setting up pretty fast. Yeah, so that's my maple glazed bacon soap. Looks good. So I actually decided to do a little bit of a maple glaze on top of my maple glazed bacon because, hello. So I have some melt and pour here. It has a few drops of the fragrance, not a lot. And it has like a gold and a brown mica in here. And I'm just going to drizzle it over the top. Okay, I'm back again. Hopefully this doesn't get too confusing. I'm just pausing the video. Just using my camera phone. So I drizzled that on. I like that it has a little bit of foaminess in it. I'm just leaving that. And I did spray it with, I believe I have 90% rubbing alcohol in here. Before I put the glaze on and then after as well. So that's, kind of reminds me of a donut. It's making me hungry. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this short video. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much. Just wanted to share what I'm doing. Have a great day.